Alright, we are back for the next part of this face-off with EA and Bethesda. I don't know if I said it in part 1, but these two conferences, same day, that's why we're letting them be the first versus. Sony and Microsoft will have the same treatment tomorrow. If this video will go up the same day as the press conference for Microsoft and Sony. So just know that at the end of the day, watch this video, and we are thankful.
we are thankful.
We are thankful. And before we go any further, drop a like and also subscribe to my boy Fresh. His channel will be in the description below, as well as in the adaptation, and as well as subscribe here for more gaming news from console to PC, and maybe even tablets and phones. Now, Fresh, moving on to Bethesda. First of all, did Bethesda say something that you wanted them to say?
Did Bethesda? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Also, we forgot about that EA game feed that they announced. Anyway, moving on. Look, pray, not pray too, but pray, man. Look, I did not know when they announced this trailer. I did not know that this. I thought it was supposed to be a new IP. Well, it is a new IP, but it's a little sad that they're remaking Prey. I wanted them to make Prey 2, but like Ross said, nobody know about it, so they had to reintroduce it. As a fan from Prey 1, I played it on 360. It was a great game. It was really a sleeper hit, kind of like Enslaved. Great game. Why did you do this to that game? They just crumbled Prey 2 up and just made something else that doesn't even look familiar. Like, it's Prey, but to me that trailer doesn't look familiar to me at all.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like a Prey game. It looked like Mass Effect.
It looks like Dead Space. Yeah,
Dead Space. Like, no, man. And mixed with Horizon, the way this city looked before the trees grew back. That's what it looked like. But I wanted them to announce Evil Within 2, games like Wolfenstein. Those games weren't there, and they made me. Yeah, I wanted another Wolfenstein game, but it's not there. But some news did drop, and it said that Wolfenstein, the title is Colossus, and we seen it in the first beginning of the conference when they typed that little typewriter thing on the screen before the press conference started. So you had to look at it real quick, to see what it was. Yeah.
My whole thing, Fresh. At the end of the day, I think that Bethesda, they had a solid show too. They had a deal that they said at the end, if you buy Dishonored 2, because they already announced that game last E3. They just showed gameplay, and they said if you buy, and look, this trailer, I guess this video going up right now, this is good until, I guess, when does it come out? November 11th. So if you pre-order Dishonored 2, you'll get Dishonored 1 for free, digital or physical. So look, that's a good deal. If you are a big fan of Dishonored and you gonna buy this game anyway, that's a good deal, because you're like, I'm gonna buy this game anyway. Might as well get the free Dishonored 1. And that's where it hurts itself, because if you're a big fan of Dishonored and you're like, I'm gonna buy Dishonored 2 anyway, chances are you already played Dishonored 1. So really, it's in a hard place. It's really like a slick trick for people like me who didn't play Dishonored 1. And I don't know if I'm going to like Dishonored 2. And I saw gameplay and it looked cool, but I still don't know, am I going to get it or not? But anyway, that's a deal.
It's cheaper though. Dishonored is cheap. If you buy it by itself, you don't have to pay $60 to get the first game. That's basically what it is. You about to wait almost a whole year to get Dishonored.
Yeah.
Like that, they think they slick. No, man. No. It is tons of games around it. Like PlayStation conference might actually have a couple games that's gonna come out around that time, like Last Guardian. So look, I'm not saying don't get Dishonored. I'm just saying wait. That's all I'm saying.
No, you say don't pre-order don't pre-order Dishonored.
Don't pre-order
2. But going from Dishonored, they also said Skyrim is getting remastered. Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy. it's going to be remastered, and it looks phenomenal. They didn't just show like straight up gameplay, like, hey, here's a level of the new and then versus. Now, my hope is this, Fresh, that the remastered version, like, is basically the PC version on steroids, right? I hope the remastered version is basically because, dude, they showed some videos and some images of the character models, and they looked at phenomenal on PC. Like, they looked at like that Black Desert Online game models and players, and I hope the player models look as gorgeous as the environments. Because if it don't, then I'm gonna be like a little bit sad. But I still want to pick it up because of the fact that, don't judge me, I did not play Skyrim. Moving on to the next game.
It make you no. Does it make you say like, bro, what was you playing back then?
A little bit like
seriously, man. Look, Skyrim remastered. It was one of the highlights of the show. I might pick it up. I know I did say it when we was in the stream that I wasn't gonna get it, but there's no game like Skyrim. Like The Witcher 3 is cool and all, but the Skyrim actually, that's a first person game. So
and you can go in third person too.
Yeah, you go in third person, but that was a magic game. Like, you could actually mix magic together with your powers. You can mix them and make them stronger.
And the best thing about it, though, character creation. You can create your character.
Yeah, create your character, exactly. I spent like 3 hours to create my character. Sad.
No, that's good, because when you playing him, you like, I made you. You know?
Yep. You can play as a tiger. Like, you got a tiger face.
It's over.
Oh.
Let me say this. Why are old games coming out being remastered better than the new ones?
Because they, like, back then the developers was younger, so they had a bigger imagination. That's what it is.
The developers had bigger imaginations when they were younger. A little bit sad though.
Yeah, it makes sense though. Like, real life, they like, it's just a game. I made games years ago. It don't matter.
But they need
to
fresh.
As much. They got the money.
They need to put some kids back in the seats then, because seriously.
Yes.
Me and Fresh been playing Saints Row 4, and it's over. Like, that, it's done. Like, games like that, games that said, we're going to do a great job with this game, and they succeed in doing a great job with it. I applaud them, but we're not talking about Visceral. We're talking about Bethesda. And is there anything else that Bethesda? That's what they are, the Visceral Studios. But Bethesda, anything else on the conference or in the E3 conference for Bethesda that stood out for you?
Bethesda?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only thing. Prey. Hold up. Yeah. Prey. That's the only game that. Hold on. What else they showed that I liked? That I was like.
Well,
okay.
You said Quake. You saw Quake. They're bringing back Quake.
Oh, yeah, Quake. I forgot Quake. Yes. See.
But Quake might be PC only though, Fresh. We need to see if that game's gonna reach the console.
Yeah, I hope it reached the console. I played that game on 360. Man, it took a long time for that game to come to 360. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get my high hopes for to becoming a PS4 or anything like that, because that is if anything, it'll come to Xbox first. But I hope it'll come to PS4, because that's like an Unreal Tournament game, and them games are good, better than Gears of War. They're a little bit more structured. It's the same type of gameplay, but a little bit more structured than Gears of War.
Now let me say this. They talked about VR. The HTC Vive will receive a VR version of Fallout 4, and also Skyrim. Not Skyrim, but Elder Scrolls. Hold on, what's the other game that's going to have a VR?
Skyrim.
Is it Skyrim, really?
Yes.
No, it's not Skyrim. It's something else. I'm trying to. Is it Doom? Yeah, Doom. It was Doom. Yeah, it was Doom and it was Doom and Fallout. Those two games gonna have a VR treatment for the HTC Vive. Hopefully, they announce it on Sony's platform that it'll be also for the PlayStation VR. Because it makes sense. Why would you limit your money? Why would you limit your products?
Saving that moment for them. saving it for PlayStation. That makes me more excited for PlayStation conference because Lord knows what they're going to announce on VR on theirs.
Yeah,
That's going to be cool.
that's gonna be crazy. But look, Bethesda, EA, these conferences chose a Sunday to do it. Let me say this fresh. If you were a guy in the crowd and you got out to both conferences, got on a plane ticket, flew all the way home, now you're here with me, which one made you say, "Aw, snap," or which one won, in your opinion?
Honestly, from the gravity of Prey, like dropped. Like I kind of felt the nostalgia, but then when I seen the remake, I was like, I don't know you. I don't like I said, I felt like it wasn't familiar to me. Like I said, those Legend card games. They showed a card game there, Elder Scrolls Legends. I'm sorry, to those people who like that type of stuff. Shout out to you. I'm glad y'all actually have stuff like that to play. But he is like Doom. They show games that it's already out that they have, and I know they're trying to make sales and have higher value in their games, but at the same time throwing out DLCs. But at the same time, it's like we want to see something new. We want to see the future. But like you said, E3 talk about the games that's already out this year. It's good, but hey, they showed some great titles. I'm not into sports all like that, but that FIFA do look amazing, and that story looks incredible. The graphics look nice. I'm running on Frostbite engine. Can't wait to get that. That's something I probably will pick up day one. That's FIFA 17. I played FIFA PS3, PS2. Didn't get it on this gen yet. I might get back into it with FIFA 17. But if I came back home and I had a good time at both of them, but if I say which one that had the most, what was a better roller coaster ride, I would have to say E3s because with that battle.
You just said you'll say E3s. You mean EA?
Say E3. I see that EA. I mean EA. I would say EA because it was more roller coaster. That roller coaster ride was fun because it was like up and down with the game called V. We didn't know what that was. That's a new title they didn't announce, and then they came out with Battlefield. They showed the new Star Wars game. It was getting crazy. It made me feel like the ending was about to be something spectacular, and it was. Battlefield 1, it was good, but I was expecting something, that they GTA killer they was supposed to announce. That was supposed to be coming out 2020. At least say something about that. But they probably saving it for another. But yeah, in my opinion, I think
Paris Games Week.
Yes, they might announce the Paris Games Week. He's saving a lot. He's saving a lot for the Game Awards and stuff like that. So we still got all year.
Yeah, just hope.
About you, who you think, man?
Look. At the end of the day, we predicted a lot of stuff about these conferences, and some of our stuff came true. Some of them, actually, most of our stuff didn't come true. EA didn't talk about no new Sims game. Didn't talk about the GTA killer. The Bethesda didn't announce the Nyx Elder Scrolls. At the end of the day, look, both conferences were solid, but I will give the winner to EA because of the fact that none of the conferences made me say, "Oh wow, this is nostalgic. This is something I want to do right now." Like EA had both of those games. Mirror's Edge. Actually, sorry, that was last year. Actually, that was 2 years ago. But
yeah,
it was Mass Effect, also Titanfall 2. The only game that made me say wow was Skyrim because I never played it. But anyway, I'll give it to EA because they had more drops.
Yeah.
If they both were roller coasters, EA had more drops.
Yeah. Prey. If they didn't show Prey at this conference, I would have been done. I would have said no. Like, at least they brought that back. That's all that matters. They might fix it up a little bit and make it a little bit more noticeable that it is Prey. Long as I seen Prey on that screen, they got a pass from me.
Let me say this
though. They good, but they don't win.
let me say this: the Prey 2 trailer with him being a bounty hunter, so disappointing. They're not bringing that game back. Or
Exactly.
they could have rebooted it in that sense, like you're this bounty
Yes.
hunter. But anyway, look, before we get off and move on to the other press conferences and reviewing them, EA wins this fight. Hopefully, we get a nice fight between Microsoft and Sony. Xbox One Slim, stop blowing into the mic. Xbox One Slim has already been leaked. PlayStation Slim we have right now is pretty skinny already, but
Looks sad.
but anyway, write in the comment section who you think won EA versus Bethesda. I would love to hear your thoughts, and thank you first for being here. Remember to subscribe to both of our channels. I'm sorry, did you say thanks for having me?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Happy E3, brother. Happy E3 to all you people who subscribe to our channels, and like this video, please.
Yeah, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Stay tuned for more E3 talk, and stay tuned for just in general gaming talk from console to PC and maybe even tablets and phones. This has been Raw, coming at you raw. Pieces. The Mass Effect Andromeda showing. They really didn't show like just straight gameplay. They were talking over the gameplay about the game, but they did show gameplay, and what they showed was very cool. Very anticipating this game now, even more so after seeing what this game is going to be.
Who authorized this?
We had no other options.
No other option. What is this? It sounds like Optimus Prime. Oh! Look, Mirror's Edge, I did mention it, right? That's an EA game out now and is good. Really, really good. I just had to drop that because seriously, man, EA announced this game 2 years ago at their press conference, and now delivering it. It's out, it's here. I'm thankful that I picked it up. I'm thankful that it is really for the fans. This game, you can feel it. This game is for the Mirror's Edge fans, like people who felt in love with the first one. And if you're not a huge fan like I am, I would still advise you to pick it up because it does parkour so well. And look, it's nice. But getting off that,